Give a countdown. Hello, everyone. Welcome to a brand new stream from us. We are now streaming the great event known as the Red Bull Campus Clutch Open for all the Northwest teams. This is our team here at Washington State University, sponsored by our great sponsors, Amoside, Jisha, and Sanguine Studios. We hope you all are going to have a great time joining us. I'm your main caster here, Tomer, and I am joined by
Lalith here. Nice to meet you guys. It's nice to see everyone in chat, and it's great to be streaming this game today. With Red Bull Campus Clutch, we see a total of 49 teams participating, and our Crimson team is one of them. This is going to be Qualifier 1 in which they're playing, and currently we have a strong set of players playing for our side, with 3 players returning from last year.
Yeah. Seems to be a very exciting match that is going on. We have Loafmate on his signature pick, Jet. The map here that was picked is Ascent right now, and we are loading into the first game as we speak.
Yep. For game 1, we'll be playing in a best of 1 against UCM MAIN.
Which is
and we got kicked out.
Having an issue.
Someone did not pick.
Yep. Seems that we're having some technical difficulties, and we'll see you guys back when the game begins. Or I guess we can talk about what we think for the teams and everything. Yep. So, UCM MAIN is University of Central Missouri, and honestly, I don't know too much about them. I did some research prior to this game beginning, trying to look into seeing if I can find anything about them. They do seem to have a pretty robust esports program, something akin to ours at WSU. But for some reason, this Cougar Pride's making me feel that ours might be just a little better. Now, looking into both teams, we have a very standard comp pick for ours, with Loafman on signature Jet, Ree on a very common Omen, and then we have the 2 lockdowns with both KO and Killjoy on site, as well as a very interesting Sova pick on Ascent. Very great if you know your lineups, but also somewhat of a risky pick if you don't. Now, as we load into this game, once again, this is a best of 1. I believe this tournament is single elimination. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah, no, this is a single elimination tournament. Just going in, it's a best of 1 for each game, and the winner keeps playing. So, the winner of this game will actually go on to play one of the 2 teams. Let's see. So the winner of this game will actually go on to play Western Washington University. So we hope to see that match happen between WSU and Western Washington, because we saw that happen again back in our own tournament, the Cougar Cascade Invitational, and it was a very bright WSU side facing off against a very strong Western Washington side. The Vikings were pretty strong, but WSU did take the win on that one. But let's see if they can get past UCM and get into this game.
Definitely. We see a very similar team comp on both sides. The only main difference is instead of having a Killjoy here, they have a Cypher on UCM side, which is a very interesting pick. Now, I used to play Cypher a lot. I know he has a lot of great camera angles here, but at the same time, Cypher, it's just not always the best pick, especially considering how much Valorant, the game itself, wants him dead with his very rare appearances.
Rabbits and squirrels.
You know, he basically gets nerfed anytime, and he just gets like barely any screen time, let's be honest.
Oh yeah. Now, unfortunately for this game, due to the rules of the Red Bull Open, we are not allowed to use a full spectator tool, so we are going to be forced to just view perspectives individually. So you guys on the stream will be just as surprised as us if someone peeks a corner a little too quickly.
You're absolutely right there, Tomo.
Oh, yeah.
What do you think about this map pick, though? Ascent as the first map.
I think it's a very interesting map. Ascent, I feel, is always a very strong map if you know what you're doing, especially both with the Sova and Killjoy. But it's also a very risky map because it's very easy to snowball ahead just due to how many angles and corners there are, especially considering what Jet can do in the scenario. Now we see Loaf Main using some little small swings. We do spot the Jet over there in A side. Now they are going to be rotating through mid, looking for anything here. Spike has been dropped. Omen has it. They have a flash. The smokes go down. They fire blindly. That's a 2 for 1, 2 for 2. Both teams have lost their Jets. Now they rotate onto A site. As Omen does have the spike still, they're trying to go. Kalo has killed him with the Cypher kill. That's 2. The Tripwire is down. Ree is very low, running out of bullets here. He gets suppressed, running away, trying to see if he can do anything, holding the corner. But he doesn't know where KO is. He's very scared to lock up. Omen as well is hiding in a corner. He has to play this really slow, really smart.
Ree still does have the spike though, so he can play it out slowly. Make them think he's rotating to the other side.
Definitely,
and I think he's going to fake that.
But 35 seconds left. He does have to go and do something pretty soon. Spike planting does take 5 seconds, so either one of them here gets picked, or he's able to sneak it behind. He goes for the plant, hiding behind the box. He's going to get paranoid here. He can't see anything. 36 health. He needs 2 bullets, and he gets taken down in a frenzy. A very nice attempt there from Ree, but UCM does take the advantage on the first round.
WSU does still get the plant down, which helps the economy just a little bit. Not too much as the round would have given them, but it's still something.
Definitely.
Taking the small wins.
Most definitely. Now, we'll see as WSU goes for another massive save round here, with the only difference being, I believe Jet there has a Sheriff, going for a little bit of a greedy pick. But aside from that, they are all going to be playing pretty saving. As UCM, on the other hand, might have enough to do a full buy here, or we might see another save round.
It should be a buy from UCM, but honestly, each team plays differently, so WSU is going to wait for contact from UCM's side here, and the utility is going to get caught out.
Now we do see Killjoy over here rotating from mid. Seems to have been a He's going to throw his knife there, try to spot anyone there. No one's been spotted. Now they are a little scared because on site they might still be there. This shock dart does hit the Jet. Back. Tripwire goes through. The bullets are flying. The bullets are firing. Blake gets a shot in the dark and gets a kill right off the bat on the Cypher. As they rotate back onto the side, everyone's a little low with the Mallows getting 2 kills right there. 1 through a collateral. Loaf Main with a very clean shot to the head. Hiding in the corner, waiting for it. Now they just have to play the long con. Demetrius with another very nice kill with the headshot on the head. They try to go in. Monster Guts died. It is a 2v1 again. As Loafmate needs to hit 2 very good shots in the head.
And he's been spotted out by the Omen there. And both players...
Oh, very close as Miku runs in with the Bulldog. He just wins it. So the round here might be lost for WSU. It might still be a very good chance for WSU to come back, as now they are able to full buy here. Do you mind observer if you can hold tab real quick just so you can see what the econ is looking like. Yeah, with majority of the players having enough for a full buy. But they're also in a very risky situation where if they lose this next round, they kind of have to forfeit the next 2 rounds, as the enemy team of UCM also has enough to do a near full buy. Thank you. You see most of them going for the Phantom pick and the Vandal pick. Now, Omen did do full utility buy as well as everyone else, but also ultimates are not up, while meanwhile UCM should be pretty close to having their ultimate up for both the Omen and the Jet, both of which being very crucial for rotating on this map and just getting these picks. We do see them all going through mid right now. We get flashed. Blank a very nice kill right off the bat. They fire into the hallway. They don't see anyone. Someone is going through. They're running in with the trying to find anyone. Goes through as they push in. Here's another nice kill. Joe's a nice kill. Loafman another one. Beacon gets a kill on Reed. Just dashing in, trying to find anything. The smoke goes through. They know they're behind. Into the darkness. Can't he find it? Loafman fires, sprays and sprays. Oh, something happened, and Demetrius picks it up. They need 1 more kill, and that's a free round for them. But they are all so very low.
If they can real advantage of this buy round for themselves, and it's just brought down to like 4v1 here, can the Cypher from UCM side do anything about this. Doesn't really have the utility because I suspect most of it to be dropped out on B side. So
Definitely,
this
he might
retake's
just
going
be
to be really
playing it
hard.
safe. He might just try to play safe and get any picks on stragglers as they try to run away from the spike exploding. That might be just the best of what he can do. Now he do see a smoke come through. Kalo gets a nice shot on blank. The monster picks it up finally and trades it evenly. Ends up being a very good round for WSU. Not losing too much, but UCM was able to get at least something out of it.
UCM can still afford that full buy this round though, so it can go. This is going to be our first fair round with both sides most likely having a full buy. So.
Yep. Now the only difference is WSU has a few players that do not have full armor, so they are playing with the 25 health. It's called just 25-hour deficit. And now it's just a question if you can do that.
Just half armor right there.
Exactly.
Good dart goes out, doesn't really spot anyone in market, and this gives Monster enough time to just sneak up on catwalk.
Yeah, Loafman going to look for an entry here. I think as he fires in, he has dash up. Paranoia goes through. With smoke clouds go through as well. He's trying to dash in. Paranoia goes through again. Addis gets Loafman down. No one can see anything. They're firing. They're spraying. Blank gets a nice one on Miku. As they try to go around, the shock darts come through. Nothing goes through. The owl drone is going to go in. They find him. Malice swings wide and gets two. Blank gets another one. Dives into Counterfeit. And Atreus gets another one as they get wiped. Wow, a very clean round from UCM there as they're able to just quickly sweep all of WSU as they try to do any wide swings. WSU is forced into a save round here.
Yep, that UCM rotate that really caught WSU off guard because they expected that A hit, and as soon as they got the info that people were walking up cat and people were on main, the whole team just rotated there and really took advantage in playing in those numbers.
Yep. Now WSU has to come back around with this. This might be a round they lose, as Cypher also does have his ultimate up. He is going to try to find anyone. They get one suppress on the end of Jet. Monster gets a very nice pick around Battle Mallows as they try to do anything. Now, as they're still suppressed, try to move through it.
Jet might try to pick up that
look
gun.
up Kalo with a very nice kill up on Loafman as Loafman was not able to swing fast enough to peek him. Monster's really afraid to move out. If he moves back, he has his team, but they can also just collapse on them as we still hold the position. There's the Cypher ultimate I was talking about. Though we get a kill on it right as he tries to do it. Monster with a very nice cleanup. Used the ult on there. Meanwhile, the ultimate does go through on Ree. He tries to get on site. They don't know if he's there. They don't know if he isn't. The alarm bot is going to go through as Blake with the Vandal now is running through, trying to avoid all the gunshots he can. They're hiding in the corner, waiting for anyone to move up. They have the numbers advantage, so they should be able to just hold this position very strong. Press spots all three. They know where they are. They go through the market.
They just need to hold this post plant setup.
Yep. Blank with a very nice kill there on Miku.
Just smoke
comes through. That's one. Addis with another kill. They try to do it. Capricci and Addis are on there. It's just Ree on his own, and he gets knocked down by Carapace.
Unfortunate, even with the numbers advantage there, they were all just caught on site, and UCM just had the players just coming through the right angles and peek them together.
Yeah, a very nice coordination there from UCM. Working very hard, but it should allow now for them to do a full buy round, as Loafman is fully equipped, and so is everyone else on their team. Now, on the other side, we do have both Sovas on both teams ready with their ultimate, meaning that any team that tries to hold a site might have to be very wary for that damage. Very close round here.
Whatever it takes.
Now, what is interesting to me is I'm surprised that UCM has not gone for a Predator buy yet. It is a very strong gun on this map, and we do see Monster get that full torp. He is going to prepare to lockdown. He just has to be very careful. This press can be very lethal. Everest gets a nice pickup on Ree.
It does deal some damage on Sova, but not enough. That headshot is all that mattered for UCM side. Now they're up by one player. It's going to be a slow round. They're going to wait out the smoke here, WSU. And
I have to. They do still have that lockdown waiting for them. They can push up if they do it. They need to do something, as UCM most likely is rotating behind them. They either have to push up and enter with Loafman, or they kind of have to just look for anything else. There's a nice entry there from Loafman. He is hiding in a corner. They do know Killjoy's up on there. The Owl Drone goes through it. Smoke in the clouds everywhere. Alarm box gonna go here. Kalo gets 2. Fire goes through. Kalo gets 3. Kalo almost gets 4 as Miku picks up the last kill. A flawless round here from UCM.
All that utility going in and just catching WSU off guard there. Just, even with a good entry on side, trying to redeem themselves after that entry pick. It was still not possible. UCM went in really strong right there.
Yep. And definitely Blank here does have ultimate as well as Loafman. With that Jet ultimate, that could be very strong if he plays it perfectly. He just needs to entry here really well. And the UCM needs to respect that.
I will rip the light from them.
We're going to go on here with a beat side push once again. So they might rotate through mid. We do see right off the bat the Jet ultimate comes through as he tries to find it. Press goes through, finds no one. The other suppression goes through as the KO ultimate comes out. A very good suppress there as Loafman does get 1 and trade 1-for-1 with Atlas. The Vandal is given now here to Demetrius as he's no longer just walking around with a pistol.
Yep,
But
Demetrius
suppressed.
Loafman does just let Demetrius take the Phantom. Probably is just playing off his knives right now, so...
Exactly, he still has full knives available for the round. They rotate slowly back onto A side. Loafman is looking to solo entry here as KO is following him behind the spike.
There was the Killjoy board which was destroyed on mid, or like back in spawn if I'm not wrong. So this entry needs to be quick and it needs to be flawless. But
yep.
That's
Halo gets a really good pick there on Loafman. We saw that. Demetrius gets 1 in return, 2 in return. The doors don't go down as he tries to rotate around. He might just fake it, go back to B side as he is in a 2v1.
30 seconds left.
He has to figure out if he can do it. 30 seconds left on the clock as he tries to rotate back around. Break through the door. He has to pray that no one is waiting for him there. Plants it in the corner there, hoping to make use of it. He's going to look at both market and everything else. He has to play around it. 2v1. Sova does have ultimate. They spot him once. That's going to be a very scary position for Demetrius Stanton, especially as he is only 125 over the 50 armor that he normally has. Throws the flashbang. He gets 2, gets 1, gets all of them with a very nice 4K clutch for Demetrius there.
The captain really clutches up for his side right there, man.
Whoa. You feel the butt cheeks right there clenching. A very nice clutch there done from Demetrius as now he has ultimate. And we see him walking around with the operator on Reed as he now wants to feel himself a little more. See if he can get some picks off on it. We do have, it is 3 ults on each side. The KJ ult still remains as well as WSU's KO ultimate. But they still have to be careful. Cypher does have his hat back and he is looking to use it on any corpse he finds. Game will be game information. Suppression goes through. They know they are here. They are just rushing in. Malice gets 1. Demetrius returns 1 in return. Now they go around and they try to get on site. The suppression does go through as KO ultimate is up and Demetrius is just going for it. We do see Ree with a nice kill there. Teleporting away. He's going to look at B main. I don't know why. They do have full vision of it. He's rotating through market. They fight through it. The lockdown goes through. Monster with a nice kill on Callow. The return is a 2v3 right now with lockdown still active. Blank is trying to get some shots there. The Jet is taken low. Reed with a very nice angle. Yep. He sees it. They detain someone. No one's pushing on site though. They just hold the angle. Ree has that market advantage that he has to look for. He just needs to be careful. He knows where Sova is. There's Sova right here. Fires through it. Monster with another kill. And a very nice clean round from WSU.
That was a slightly risky rotate from Ree, if I have to be honest, but then it honestly proved useful given the timing of that ultimate from Killjoy going through, with that lockdown, just blocking them out. The re-rotate really distracted them and caught them off guard. Brilliant play from WSU Crimson.
Most definitely. Now, the one thing I do want to point out, if we can quickly hold tab here.
This is going to be fun.
We can see the scoreboard observer. Perfect, thank you. Demetrius is 9-6 now. We do see Callow with his ultimate ready. He is carrying pretty hard, but the funds are pretty low. If UCM loses this round, they have to go into a save round for the next 2 rounds and play it really well if they want to get their chance back into this. we'll have to see. Realistically speaking, I almost want UCM to win for the 3-9 curse, but we'll see what actually happens as round 9 goes through now. The owl drone goes through. No one is spotted yet. Monster with a very nice pick on Miku. The Sova comes through. It is going blind. He doesn't know where anyone else. He hits KO once. Gets nothing out of it though. Demetrius spraying and praying. Going through. Taken down to 50 HP. Callow with a nice kill. Demetrius another one on there. We have to see. Jet is looking. Jet might jump. The suppression goes through. Owl drone is there. The swarm grenade is down. Atlas gets a nice kill on Blink here as he jumps around. Demetrius another nice kill. Careful goes down. Monster now is a 2v2. They have Spike. Reed with a nice kill on Melos. They're just looking around.
Some damage.
Is he defusing? Is the real question. He activated it, faked it, running back. He's just sitting around. I suppose
Reed has that half smoke down, so he can play this to his advantage. And I think all of Killjoy's swarm grenades are out, so it's that half smoke which is really going to matter right now.
And there you go, as Monster picks it up.
Yep.
If you're not a
And one way did not work as much as Reed wanted it to. It was slightly off position, but again, man advantage that for WSU playing in.
Thanks.
Most definitely. Now, Reed almost has ultimate back up here, as well as I believe that Killjoy should also be very close to having it up as well. And they should be able to use that very well, very strong into the team. Both made here, everyone's full armory. Meanwhile, UCM has to do a save round. They don't have enough to buy a full thing. So realistically, WSU should just play as aggressively as possible. Go for whatever they can, get these kills. Take advantage of the fact they don't have any weapons on them. They're just pushing A as we see them doing. Cypher does have the ultimate though, so they need to be very careful about one person getting picked. Paranoia goes through, hits them all. Blank does get an arrow, finds one, Captain gets 2, Alice gets 3, Alice gets another one, Blank gets 2. It's a pure fiesta of gunfire as everyone fires through. Callan gets 1, Blank gets 2, switches to pistol. He has to melee this.
No!
Oh, he barely loses there with the reload. Hate to see it, but what an absolute fiesta of a fight. Smokes went everywhere, everything went everywhere. They're just firing left and right. Everyone was spraying and praying, hoping that something would happen. And it just ended in a pure bloodbath. A round that started so slowly ended in a matter of 5 seconds.
That was like a really quick fight happening and really intense, so...
Here.
Yep.
Right here.
Definitely a very fast round, but Blink and Reed both have their ultimates ready while Callow's still holding on to his. The Paranoia goes through instantaneously.
Shadows traveling.
You try to look for anything. He's hiding in the corner. The Golden Moo is waiting for him. Reed has the luck of the cow on his side as he tries to go around. Atlas does get a nice pick on Monster though. They fire back in return. Atlas gets 2. Loafman is at 10 health. Atlas needs to swing and hit 1 bullet and he kills. But the question, who's swings faster? He is recon darted. He is on his own on B side as Sova does now rotate behind him, give him that second buddy of his. With Blank with a nice wallbang here, though it is still a 3v4. Especially with Cypher having ultimate, he needs 1 pick and it's going to get very strong. He jump scare there by Cypher, but he is a very nice shot from Blank with that second wallbang this game. He goes in through. Tries to do. Loafman is 10 HP.
Right here.
1 shot. The Loafman's dead. But he has the ability to do 1 shot and get 1 kill. A very nice one from Blake. That's a 3K on him right now. As Caffers gets Reed, Loafman needs to get a pick here. They're rotating on. Each person's holding an angle. They see 1. Loafman with a very nice wallbang and a 4K on Blank. Loafman unintentionally stealing the ace, but it's okay. We love him all the time.
The score right now is 5-6 going into this last round, and the scoreboard's looking like 11-9 for Demetrius and Blank. And on UCM side, it's Kalo and Cairo who are leading the scoreboard with the 14-9 and 11-7. So
I need to see both of the Omens bottom bracket.
Yep.
No flame.
No flame.
Just
No
really
hate
funny
tree, no
coincidence.
heat. Yep.
Yeah.
You know?
See that? They're waiting for the shock dart. Waiting for the arrow. There it is. Instant fire on it. They know they're there. Demetrius throws in a flash. Gets no one. None of them are man enough to hide in A1. The ultimate goes through. All the needs off their ultimates here. This round they have everything resets. So they go through it. He gets knocked down. Loafman
But he can be revived.
Yet he can't be revived. Do they have the time to revive as the gunfire goes everywhere? My god. Everyone's firing off left and right. Storm grenade goes through. They have a Cypher cage. He goes through. Ghost Main goes a little wide on his spray, but it's okay. It's still a 3v1. They just need to get Malos there, and they win. The fake plant goes through this. He is suppressed. Can't do anything. Malos is flushing this up pretty well. He has to play this really well if he wants to do it. As he goes in, swings wide, and headshots Monster.
That
What
timing,
a good clutch there.
Malos really just played it.
Really
He busted up for his team there,
well
right there.
played. Yeah.
The timing on that ultimate just to stop the Killjoy ultimate, the lockdown could not go through because of that KO nullification right there, and that literally just won them the round.
Yeah,
He didn't even need a rifle there. Unfortunate for WSU,
strong.
but brilliant play by Malos as the KO for UCM.
Very strong. You know, it is getting me confused this game because as I'm trying to talk over it, I'm thinking, oh, Callow, and I keep on defaulting to KO because of it. Oh, it's there. WSU with a little bit BM, all of them having their sprays as slaps that
Cover going out.
Love to see it. The dart spots no one as they try to do it. The smoke does come through. We do see Paranoia going in right now through Rhea as he tries to do it. The suppression knife does spot 4 of the 5 UCM players. So they know they're hiding somewhere. They know they're all grouped up and rotating as a team. Now the question is, can Z and Demetrius solo hold A if they do try to rotate onto it? They're doing a little bit of jumping, a little bit of BM right there. As D-side, on the other hand, is completely swarmed with Killjoy traps everywhere. I don't know if you see that on the map. It's fully locked down. Monster just waiting for something to happen. Sitting around, we do see the knife go through on A. 3 is suppressed. 5 are spotted from Demetrius' knife. They know where they are. The Paranoia is still available. He does go through it, try to see if he gets anyone.
Spike planted.
Jet with the Sheriff. They are firing blindly into the night, hoping to get someone. Into the underground. Very nice wallbang there from it. 2 die instantly. Monster's jumping down 5 health and needs to hit something.
Player standing.
Dies to Callow. It is just Lothman against the world. And Lothman cannot beat the world today. As Malos gets a very nice headshot on him as he is surprised by all 3 members jumping in at once. A nice attempt from WSU, but a very clean, or I guess that wasn't clean. A fiesta round from UCM,
Yeah,
but it
that was
worked
chaotic.
out just the same.
Yeah,
Placing alarm bot.
that was chaotic to say the least, but
Recalling my
it
bot.
really turned around like from a 5v3 to a 3v1 in a matter of 5 seconds, and
Yeah, all the bullet fire, everything going through. Do you see Demetrius going for a bit of a risky play? Instant flashing B, knifing, he's just rushing in, trying to see if he can get any picks, any entries as they all rotate onto B. But it seems they might have guessed the 50-50 wrong, as they seem to all be hiding around A. As no one is now protecting A, they have to flank from behind and try to do anything here.
yep, this retake's going to be crucial because they're just on pistols. It's not going to be a big loss if they do lose this round, but this win could decide the rest of the game.
Very much so. Now, Malice does have a spectre here. He takes advantage of it. Lothman gets a nice shot, but not enough to kill. 6 out, Callow with 2. Malice with 1. We do get Blake that gets 1 in return, but the blind fires from Malice in the dark get him a very nice headshot. As it was a 4
I can
for
hold an area
5.
pretty well myself.
Very nice.
Make sure to cover
fight.
the angles I can't.
Now it is 5-9. We do have 3 rounds needed for UCM to win, while WSU needs to make a massive comeback, winning 8 rounds in a row. Question is just going to be, can they make that? You see them, both teams are now at full buy. Only difference is WSU, if they lose this full buy round, they lose the next one as well. They go in through the knife. The KO comes through in mid. They are going through market. They are all rotating onto B. Seems WSU this time didn't want to do 50-50 and they would lose due to it. They push through. Everyone's suppressed. They're all waiting. KO gets it knocked out. That's 1. That's 2. That's 3. 4. As 4 players are knocked down. They just killed the Cypher. And there it is with 3 getting that last kill. A very clean round picked up from WSU as they pick each one individually off. They try to push it through.
Probably best to play as a team.
Now ultimates
better
are
round.
very close.
That was a much better run from WSU with like, all of them getting closer to the out points. Like you said, Tomer, like this is gonna like now with both teams with a full buy, it's gonna be an interesting round to see because UCM is definitely feeling real confident right now. They've been winning those rounds with those guns and even some of those without them, so they might just try a hard push here.
Yeah, we do see Blank over here trying to do a dart. He goes into B, spots no one. Now, as they try to rotate, Loafman is holding a very interesting angle here on A, trying to pick anyone that tries to go through doors, as mid is darted, as now Monster is on his own waiting. Anyone to go through? So it's a very slow round as we wait for them to happen. 2 are suppressed on A. They know that they might be A. They might also be a split push. WSU's waiting. We see Ree with the teleport in. His golden Mumu is trying to help him. Hiding in the corner there. The Owl Dark goes through. They're trying to fight it. They all rush in. Loafman gets one, but in one regard, Kalos gets another one. Callow gets another one. It is 1v4. Blink has to clutch some crazy rounds here to actually do something, as he doesn't even have his ultimate up for this round.
He's just gonna opt for the save here. It's a smart choice, just because the way UCM has been pushing, they've been coordinating their attacks so well, and they've just been catching our Crimson side off when they're literally in the middle of like pulling a gun out or reloading. The timing's been impeccable, so
very cleanly played. If they just wait this one out, Blake tries to catch any stragglers he can. See if he can get anything out of it, but like he said, it's just a save round here. This way, at least Blake will have enough funds to buy someone else a weapon for next round if they don't have enough for it. Explosion goes through, no one's picked. It is 6-10 now. UCM needs 2 rounds.
Just 3 more rounds to win for UCM, but it's still redeemable for WSU. They just need to play to their strengths, and
well, we do see a very interesting pick here. I wonder if he'll stick with this. Ree did buy an operator with no armor. He is really feeling himself. He's
going for the glass cannon.
Yeah, he wants to get that pick. Now, ultimates are almost up on UCM's side, as Cypher does have his ultimate up as well. So they just look for it. He's going to look mid. He needs to win that peak. Needs to go to mid. He gets it as Lalith tries to peek him in return, and he just has the slightly faster reaction.
He doesn't have to overheat here and just pick the wrong angles. As long as he keeps it to himself, this round could be in WSU's favor. But he does not.
Picks him off.
Just as I said that.
Cypher uploading, he goes in through. The caster curse, we love to see it. Loafman dashes through, gets another one. Very nice kill. Loafman. You surprise Penguin to react to what ourselves are feeling. Callow gets a headshot. It is a 3v2. This is still easily comebackable from UCM. They spot him on site. Blank is trying to rotate around. They are all going to rotate at the same time. They have to get on site here. They know they have to find them. The dart goes through. They know they are hiding in hell, waiting for someone to show up.
WSU actually has a spike here, so they have the advantage.
Yeah, Blake with a nice shot on Miku. Now they do have to be careful. Cypher does have that operator, so one of them swinging a little too wide is not going to be good for them.
They're holding the right angles right now, and they do hear him.
30
they hear him running.
left.
Is Blank trying to bait with the pistol?
It's pistol. Very classic move. Just hold 2 angles. It's kind of wherever he goes. The flash grenade is going to go through it. You're trying to push it through, and he gets knocked out, but it is a 3K on both of the carries, and Loafman is able to get 1 kill on Cypher as he trades 1 for 1.
That was a really close one, and that could have just landed on Loafman's head with the sprays and Valorant just taking it where they want you to take them.
Yeah.
But well done for WSU for winning that round.
It's definitely now we have to see as they jump around, try to go through it. Right here. Now they all have full buy. The only thing is half the players are kind of low on funds. If they lose this round, they might have to do another save. Now KJ is 2 points off of having the ultimate. He's 2K. That could be a very good lockdown for either this round or next round. Regardless of which, we see the knife thrown mid. Monster is holding down a site with all the utility he can. Now just hide in the corner. The knife goes through. They
And
spot no one.
Paranoia goes in.
Flash.
Demetrius throws in a flash, tries to peek anyone, but the smokes are all there. Didn't flash anyone there. Reed looks for a very high thing. He tries to go around.
Reed needs to be careful here because he's just a headshot away. It doesn't matter if it's a Phantom or a Vandal here. He just has those 50 shields. He plays the smart by retreating.
Yep, alarm bot does go off. They do fire at it. He's firing in the dark, hoping to get someone off of it. Miku does get a very nice headshot on low main. They don't know if who's there still. Reed does avoid the knife, but he now has to run through. So all of them are running through. They know they are mid. They are rotating onto B as Blink is hiding in a corner, hoping he doesn't get caught here. He tries to go forward, but Kefris gets another kill on him. They all rotate back to side. Demetrius gets a nice one on Malice, so he rotates back in on there.
Spike planted.
We see Cyrus was just stuck on A main, and that means 2 people are just left on side.
Last player standing.
Oh, as Miku gets an island, Alice gets 2. A very nice round there from UCM as they take advantage of WSU being a little disjointed there as they weren't able to rotate as a team together, all the really different things at the same time.
Yep,
And we do see a save round with the
execution.
Yep, we do see a save round with the exception of Demetrius, who went Vandal. Though it seems like he will switch back to doing a full save round with all of them having either sheriffs or a heavy shield. Reed, the only thing he's doing, he's going with the shorty. Now, it did get heavily nerfed this recent pack, so I am wondering if he is going to be able to actually get anyone with a cheese. You hear the knife goes through. That is going to be an ult coming in from Loaf Main. Hydra with the knives. KO doesn't have a ultimate here. We can't lock down anyone else.
We do see the server that go on from UCM side on A main, and it does look like it's going to be an A push. Those smokes from Reed just trying to block any side out, and they're just going to wait for contact here because Reed's really trying to tease this with his shorty.
And he does get some damage off, but just like I said, the nerfs get to it. You can't do it. Loafman looking to swing. He has no more knives, so he just needs to get a kill or something. So he gets nothing in return. Demetrius is on his own. Oh, what the heck? Oh, the knife was talking to him. I didn't realize it does that.
Yep, the pistol talks to him. The gun
That's
talks.
great. Ooh!
Great headshot.
Very good for Demetrius there. Ooh! Oh, almost a 3K there. As
Might be a lost round, but
UCM does take it to match point with almost everyone on their team having ultimates down. I fully expect this game or this final round here to be an absolute fiesta with ultimates going down left and right, as UCM just needs to win this round to clutch it down, and WSU just needs to pray they can get on a 6-round win streak.
yep, we have 7 out of 10 ultimates available in this round, and I'm suspecting UCM to use at least 3 out of their 4. So, and we do have some support for WSU from Western Washington here. Some Western Washington fans trying to.
The spray and pray. The blank goes through. He does really well with it. I love to see the
Odin spray.
the Odin spray. Thank you. I forgot. I almost called it the CS:GO gun.
Oh, the M249.
Exactly.
And Black does get one.
He does get one. KO still has ultimate on UCM side as they don't use it anymore. They're trying to go through. Reed gets a very nice headbang on Callow. It is a 2v4. UCM does get one in return. Miku with a very nice headshot on Monster as he's trying to rotate around. Rofe! 1 HP! The Phantom Diff!
Okay,
as
this is.
Lofe lives through it.
The plant is going through. KO does have the ult.
Yeah, and we do see the Sova almost go through. He fires in. Lofe!
Lofe
With the
closes
flick
it
of
up.
the century! 1 HP, a dream, a hope, a continuation of this tournament for WSU.
We were doubting Ree earlier for going no shields and going for that op, but Loafman here just showing us how it's done with that 1 HP and op kill, clutching it up for his side, making sure they don't lose it in this round.
Very nicely played there. Very clutch round. Now, can they keep this momentum, keep it going? Again, they still have ultimates up on UCM side, but so does we have the lockdown. The spray and pray from Blank goes through again. Reed with another kill. That is 2 down. That is spiked down in a long as they try to stop them. for doing anything. Atlas with a nice kill on Blank through the wallbang here.
Cover going out.
It is a 3v4. It is a 4v2 now. As Lofman gets to take on Miku. Ree gets 1. Ree gets 2. Ree gets 3. Has a 3k. They might be able to come back on this. The momentum keeps building up and keeps going. If we can get the scoreboard real quick, I'm pretty sure that, yeah, UCM is forced into a save round now. Half their players cannot afford full buy. So the question is now, will they be able to keep this momentum going? WSU just needs to constantly continue forward. Just stop them from doing anything. Crimson is trying their best. They need this momentum to keep going forward. Loafmane is really feeling himself with the operator. We're finding out. They're just clutching it up. Blank with a nice shock dart. Finds a lot of people. The knife spots 4 of the 5 players. Loafmane gets baited into the jump fire. He goes through it. He gets knocked out by Miku. That is the operator down. They have an operator waving them A long. The Cypher gets 3. Dies to the half. They are suppressed now. As the suppression goes through, they are fighting through it. The jump shot from Atlas.
It's straight going left and right, and it's a 2v3 at this moment, and it could go any direction.
2v2, the lockdown does go through. We do see it. The Sova ultimate is down. He fires down the lockdown to try and stop the killjoy. Monster, though, does get a kill off of it. We do see Blake. He is waiting in the corner. He tries to use the Odin to his advantage. The spray and pray. He has to pray something happens. They fire in hell, looking for anyone. Shock darts go through. Bomb timer has 20 seconds left on it. They have to take. It's going down. It's a 1-for-1. It's Odin versus Vandal. Which one's better? He fakes the display. He has 10 seconds. 9.
He doesn't have it. He doesn't have it.
6.
It's a GG, guys.
4, 3. As a good game there.
Unfortunate,
The
but
spike explodes to end the match. 9-13. A very close match. WSU almost with the comeback, but UCM as a team were just working far better together, working through all of it. We do see a lot of the players really doing well. Demetrius really stepped up, as well as Loafmane when they needed to, but unfortunately, it just wasn't enough. Very good plays there from both teams. And I think that is our only game. With that, WSU is unfortunately eliminated, if I am correct.
yep, you're absolutely right there, Tomo. And that's the end of the stream for us then. And that's the end of WSU's run in this qualifier. They might just be back next week in the second qualifier in the Campus Clutch tournament. So we might see them making a comeback for this sport. So stay tuned for that. But otherwise, it was a pretty close game, as you said. It was neck to neck for a moment. Then UCM did take the advantage, and WSU almost made a great comeback. But unfortunately, it did not work out the best. But we look at the scoreboard, and that Cypher that you doubted in the start, 26-15, carrying his squad. Like, I wouldn't say it's a big carry, but it's a fair advantage to them. Kalo there just really pulled it together for his team.
All right. Well,
yeah, it was a great game to spectate and a great game to commentate on, and it was nice to have everyone in chat, all the support. Any final words, Tomo?
I know you summed it up pretty well. I just think I look forward to our next game. Make sure to support us at WSU, either by just tuning into the streams whenever we have it, or trying to support us in our team by just, being there. If you are a WSU student as well, make sure to join our Discord, join everything. We are always looking for some great people.
Yep, and be sure to follow this YouTube channel, because when the next stream pops up, you know where to go. Otherwise, for now, we'll be streaming Overwatch on our Twitch channel, so feel free to head over there and watch some gameplay from our Overwatch Crimson team, which is going into round 2 of the Overwatch Collegiate Homecoming tournament by Blizzard. But otherwise, that's it for us right now, guys. Have a great day.